you said I'd get. I don't care if you forget me. I just want there to be more. You can't wait to be remembered, just like the kids before. Take me to the promised land. It's what you said I'd get. It's what you said I'd get.
Good morning. How is everyone? You're sore and sleepy. Well, yeah.
What you said I'd get.
Okay. So, I'm loading up the game. So, a rat in the hospital. That's what the act I'm in is. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So I think I had just done all of this. Yes. Does this not actually refill everything? Don't think it does.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Is there anything in here? There is.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. I'll make a few more. Wait. I have a outdoor. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, I don't have anything. Or I don't have enough for any of it. I could have sworn I had those things. Oh, I have tiny common handle parts. Okay. So let's continue. What's that? What is upstairs? Nothing. Second floor, but nothing I can do. It's not on that side. Or on this side. Okay. We have stairs that lead to nothing. That took a moment. Okay. I want to try and talk to everyone that I haven't talked to yet. And that's locked. So,
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
okay.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's
Sure.
always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
It's good. I like it.
Do you need
It's
help with anything
part
in
detective, part
Well, yes,
fighting.
maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Don't be the errand boy, but be the errand boy. Okay, sure.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No, nothing.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, Doctor, what a blundering idiot.
Okay, that doctor.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay. It's only those two in there.
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Dr. Reed.
I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to talk to the other
Have you heard
person.
of any
I have.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I want to talk to her.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Have you heard rumors of anything underhand going on here at the hospital?
No, Doctor. Never.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett's is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett's must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
Except he already does.
Have you heard rumors of...
No, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Unknown. And Lady Ashbury. I want to talk to the other guy, but she's in the way.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Okay. No, Barlark was interested in getting cyberpunk and wants to play that.
Last summer's epidemic was difficult.
They know we are overwhelmed.
At least that's mistress of the...
Oh, she's inside.
Another night at the Glorious Battalion.
They have disgust on every street corner.
These nurses, bred with no respect.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Unknown.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
Time has lost its effect on me.
Here again.
But the suffering continues.
Okay, now to find Nurse Pippa Hawkins. Unknown. Outside. Oh, that's the one guy. Okay.
We're so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of them.
Where? There she is.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay. I have to find Dorothy Crane. Hmm. I feel like she'd be inside. Okay, well, obviously not upstairs.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again. Have you heard? Pardon me. Please show me what you... Of course. I cannot enter.
Where is... Dorothy?
Only I was young again. Doesn't he?
It's only a matter of time before the Pembroke closes its doors for good.
Can you remind me why you still work here?
Dr. Reed will help straighten things out in Pembroke, remember?
Seriously don't know where to search for her.
It's locked.
Hmm.
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time? That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
And he doesn't see me up here. Okay.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
I understand the gesture, Doctor. An immediate answer to an emergency situation, but this can't be a long-term solution.
Thank you for your understanding, my dear colleague. But be assured, I have total control of my consumption.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Where is Dorothy, though? What happens? Apparently she went to Kansas. Yeah. Because, she ain't here. Because it's Gwyneth out here. Pippa and Dorothy were in here, but I cannot find... Oh, that's the skull.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
I cannot enter.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair
I'm
situation. I managed to
so
arrange to have you
confused what
buried
I'm
in the
supposed
same
to be
mass
doing.
grave as your wife.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
Are you? Yeah, you're Pippa. Oh, that's Pippa. But now I want to confront this guy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Sure, you wouldn't.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost.
Still on my hunt for Dorothy. Is she even in the area anymore? I mean, they sort of, or the game sort of was like, search for her in the area.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Hmm? Still can't find Dorothy.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I wanted to ask her where Dorothy was.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I wonder if everything got renewed? Did. Oh, wait. I already have 6. Did not. And I think I just wasted.
Another night of the glorious battalion.
I am so confused. Where is Dorothy?
I know that will prevail and survive this epidemic.
Oh, did she go into the origins or something? And
We've dodged death so many times. Oswald, you can't just die like this.
We're safe.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
Door has been unlocked. Okay. Okay. Like this is a fight. It is. Okay.
What sort of creature is this?
Okay. I didn't use my abilities. That was a bad thing. Because, you know, I just died. Okay, that's right before this. Alright, before I do that, I need to run to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's get back to the game. Okay.
What sort of creature is this?
No, I had no blood. I couldn't heal myself. Okay. So... two there. Oh! I have regen serums. I didn't know that. Okay. The shotgun doesn't actually do any stun damage. The revolver does. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now I am ready. Gotta remember T. I've got healing things. Okay. Alright. Stun him, use my abilities, heal when I'm low. Hopefully I remember any of that.
What sort of creature is this?
Ow. No, no, no. Can I switch? I can't. Maybe. Okay, so 110. Let's do that. And that button. Okay. So I can switch that. No, no, no. Ow. No! Dang it. No. Oh my gosh. No! I probably have no serums anymore. It was some sort of creature. I don't. Yeah, I have no serums left. Okay. Okay, don't use this thing. Can you fight the rat, please? Thank you.
I have this thirst for blood.
Can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Hi. Oh my gosh. What the heck is that view, please?
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky. I need fresh air.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
He's got a headache. Well, it's a good thing I decided to come this way. I don't know if I wanted to do that. Yeah, I did not want to leave there.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, so let's see here. I have 6 shotgun shells and 1 bullet. I have no serum. Okay. Use that. It's 160 damage. But this does damage and stun. Okay. Try again.
What sort of creature is this?
I'm gonna die real soon. I'm gonna die real soon. Why did you... Game? Game. Game! Stop! Move, please. Stop just... Oh my gosh. Why was it switching what freaking thing I was going after? Hello? Can you do something? Thank you.
I have this thirst for blood. can't believe I'm doing this.
Won't you? Okay, now it can't because that guy isn't there, so it won't switch to him. The stupid skull. As I'm fighting the big scary. But I don't have any heals. I have. He's the one being blocked by the one lady. Oh, if I had talked to everyone. Reach the pharmacy. Interesting. Okay. Sorry. Just taking a moment before I go into this fight because the mechanics of the combat in this game are slightly frustrating.
What sort of creature is this?
How? Seriously? Ah. attack, please? No! I'm gonna die now. Because this fight is stupid. Oh my goodness, I did it.
Here's what's left. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel.
That
What is
took
Nurse
so
Crane
many
up to?
tries.
I really must find her. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Well, yeah, you're a vampire. I could just go this way. Enough. Why did it attack again? That was weird. Before I do that, I'm gonna go rest. Level up a few things. Okay. And see if I can do anything. And that one's fatigue, anemia, sepsis, pneumonia, bronchitis, cold. Need 2 more common trigger parts. Okay. Okay. Let's see. More health. Let's increase my stamina. Seems like a good idea. Blood capacity. And more stamina. Okay. That was okay. So Oswald Thatcher. I need to give him something for a headache. I don't think I have that. No. Here, they went back to Pillar, I think. Give him for fatigue. Okay. Oh, so if I buy extras, it goes in there, so then I can refill. Gotcha. I get it now. Okay. Wait, what was... Okay, Rick is healthy. This place is serious. Okay. Okay. Are they gonna attack me?
Best turn around if I were you. Are you deaf? He's mine! I'll take it!
Wait! Ow! Okay. One less guy. Two less guys. I thought they were gonna attack me, but I didn't know for sure. But now I know for sure. They will attack me. Really? Attack, please, and thank you. Is there a way to lap it up like a puppy? Not that I know of. Oh.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages. You had better return to Whitechapel without delay. It will be safer there.
Safety isn't really in it.
Treatment for cold. Okay. Okay. Is there any more upwards? I didn't actually look this way. No, there is not. Okay. There. Full health.
This is despicable.
Okay. Looks like something. So, oh, I can't go that way. I can go that way. I don't know why I
can't
did
believe
that.
I'm doing this.
Dashes are all the same. Okay. Oh, I have a treatment for a cold. Okay. I look very not healthy. Can you, like, actually... Thank you. Really? Okay. Nothing in there. There. Full health.
This is despicable.
And full of blood. Okay.
There's more.
Rookie, a cadet, fire extinguisher, a rookie.
It's closed.
And a rookie. Roger the Wall Waters. Oh goodness. Named guy. Oh. Yikes.
I'd step back, sir. Over there! There's one of them vermin! Die, vermin! It's an eat! No!
There we go. Whitechapel Old Road. Serious.
It's an eat! Christ, he's dead!
Ah, okay. So, that happened. Wait. Huh? Okay, sure.
Best run along home, sir.
I went the wrong way.
It's locked all right. It's an eat! What's the line? It's up to us! Oh, Christ! It's down! Finish it!
Can you actually hit him, please? Thank you. I meant to suck your blood, that last one. Not hit you. Oh well. Too late. Hey, I'm getting bullets. Okay. Okay. Who, me? Be polite? What? Preposterous. Oh yeah.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Don't come closer. Snared one of them. Watch yourselves.
Come on, attack. Thank you. There we go. Hey, really? Dang it! When there's more than one, it's stupid. Seriously freaking stupid. At least I'm in Whitechapel Old Road this time. Oh, I think I started here before and just went the wrong way. Okay.
Look like her.
Oh my gosh. So going that way, there's multiple skulls. Going this way, there's a gunner.
See them fire.
Oh my goodness, a big guy.
He's too fucking far. The power of the Lord commands.
No! Move! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. And I gotta start that again. Okay. Did it save that? Yes, it did. Large beast over there. And 2 skulls over there.
There's safer places to be than here.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye then. Hello again, miss. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. Goodbye then.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can. Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson's son, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Trade parts. Common handle parts. Isn't that the one I'm using? I don't know.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Okay.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
The Swanborough cordial can be recycled into components. Alrighty then.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
What was the point of coming up here? Ah, to get
It's locked, all right.
here?
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
He has fatigue. Here with 5 of them?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Recovering. Yay.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Let me just explore your house.
It's locked.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
It's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Don't let your guard down, sir.
Okay. Now to find...
The walls of your home will not protect you.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Okay. You are healthy.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Guessing you're the journalist.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay. So... okay.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. It's locked.
Okay, so I would have to find a different way in. Got fatigue.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. He is recovering.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay. Charge. That would be leaving. Okay.
Good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Oh my gosh. Really? Why? Why does it keep doing that? Oh my gosh! It keeps switching who it's targeting, which makes it not care about anyone else because it's focusing on something else and wants you to face whoever you're focusing on, no matter what. And it's complete bullcrap.
I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
So if I could get into the back. Why? What? The heck?
I have this thirst for blood.
What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What?
You saw what happened. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
You need migraine.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
You have fatigue.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Recovering.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
It's one of the ways I could have come into the city.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
I don't have your money.
Come on, Baron, you know, game we pay for peace of mind. Malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by
To
your false
go
faith.
into the church.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Okay.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Okay, sure.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Okay.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
But I still think I need to get inside the chapel somehow. Maybe? Oh, there's a gate this way. Oh, goodness gracious. There's 3 of them now? Okay.
evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay.
I'm looking for Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Okay.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Okay.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Door has been unlocked. Yay. Not that I will need to use it again, but it's unlocked nevertheless. Why? Okay.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle.
Cheap price, good quality.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Yay! Let me just loot your house first, though. Just steal the shillings off your table. Wait, I want to talk to you.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Wait. Bronchitis.
Yes?
I don't have any treatments for it. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Door has been unlocked. Yay! Door has been unlocked. Sounds like she's fighting with a vampire.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
I don't know
Cardiac
what to do.
massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
It's locked, all right.
So what do I owe this courtesy?
That was strange.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
The risks you've taken for your friends in Whitechapel are criminal, and you can pay dearly for them.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Yay, mesmerize level is up.
This one stinks already. Leech spotted! Go like that, do ya? Fuck, it's fast! Steady, boys, we will.
This is... Oh my gosh. Really? Would you stop turning around and changing who I'm attacking, you stupid game? Stop changing who I'm attacking! Really? Can you stop? Please, you stupid game. I do not like the combat in this game because it changes who I'm attacking all the freaking time.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
Goodbye, Mr.
I
Petrescu.
don't need to talk to him. Or even come in his house.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boys!
Of course. What the... Oh my gosh. What is going on? Can I do anything, please? Can you, like, actually move? There's like 5 people. Awesome.
Burn it, boys! Fuck, he's dead!
Do the thing! Literally was spamming F to try and get it to drink the blood, but it wasn't doing anything. Oh my gosh!
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I honestly don't know what they were. Of course they're worse now. Everyone's got fatigue, except him. He's got headache. So it's the citizen menu. It shows the different. It's the people that I've met at the docks, the people at Pembroke Hospital, it's the people in Whitechapel, and then this place that I haven't visited yet. And then their health, if I've met them. Um, Increased damage, increased stun. Enhanced handling. Ooh. But I don't have enough for either of those. Okay. Hey, treatment for bronchitis now. Sepsis, anemia, fatigue. Get a few more of those. Refill those. Okay. Alright. Just a little bit apparently. Probably gonna end here. Try and do that obnoxious fight with like 200 guys. Or at least it seemed like it was 200 because they kept coming. Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Thursday. That one. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So it would be Thursday at 9 a.m. Yes. 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So let's do that. Hit this button and see who we have. Fall Guys, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Stream Raiders, Drake Hollow, Animal Crossing, Just Chatting. Okay. So if you want to do the hug command, the hug part has to be the first thing you say. Command needs to be the first thing, not after other things. There. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the hug. All right. Yes, there is a cooldown on hugging. So let's get the raid message. There it is. If you would copy that, you can put /me in front of it. And you can make it the same color as your name. And then we can go raid. How did I do what? Oh, it's because the cooldown. Barlark did the command before you did, and there's a cooldown for hugging. and so it's just he happened to get there first, so he stole it, I guess. Okay, so we are going to raid Kalina. And I will be back on Thursday, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Thanks for sticking around today and hope to see you on Thursday. Bye bye now.